Hey guys! So I'm in Oklahoma right now with James. Well, he's not here, he's at work, but I'm at the hotel. I made it on time and all that good stuff. So let me just tell you guys a little bit more about how my Friday night and Saturday went, since I gave you a real quick explanation of what was going on. So basically, Friday night, I kind of figured that I was going to ovulate like any time, but I was like, no, maybe I'm just having these symptoms and it's still going to be a couple days. So I was like, well, I'll just take an OPK in the morning just to see, just in case. But I wasn't going to do that originally. I didn't plan on taking OPKs, like to actually start doing them every day until Monday. But because of all these symptoms and stuff, I'm like, oh, I should probably take one tomorrow just to see. So I wake up Saturday morning and took an OPK, and of course it was just a solid smiley, not even the blinking one, just solid as can be, and I was like, oh my gosh, not good. So I called my husband, and it's an hour behind in Oklahoma, so he was sound asleep. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I have to come today if we're gonna catch it, all this stuff. And he's like, wait, okay, hold on. He's like, so wait, are you sure? And I was like, yes, I'm positive. He's like, okay, well maybe we'll be able to catch it when I'm home in 2 weeks. And I was like, I don't think you understand how this works. I'm like, no, like you don't understand. It doesn't work like that. Like it's now or never. If we don't catch it now, we're not going to be able to catch it again until after you get back from deployment. Which is why I, really wanted to leave that day, because it would be, months from now when we could even try again, because he'll be deployed. So, so he's like, oh, well, look for plane tickets, see what you can do. So we're going through all the options here. I was looking at plane tickets, they were expensive, and like I had to leave right then, and we live an hour and a half away from the Atlanta airport. So it's not just right down the road, I can get there in 30 minutes. It's not like that. So I'm trying to figure it out, and then I was like, well, maybe I can drive there, going through all these possibilities. And, driving would have been ridiculous. It's like a 14-hour drive, so that wasn't going to happen. But I did find a plane ticket, and I guess it was good that I waited till the last minute because they dropped the prices a lot. So I got a round-trip ticket for like $250. It wasn't bad at all, to Dallas. So, but the only thing was I made the ticket at 12:30. I had to get my dog to the boarding place by 1 o'clock, and we live about 15 minutes away from the boarding place. So I had to get him there by 1 before they closed. So I'm running around the house like a crazy person, throwing stuff in my suitcase. I didn't even know what was in there. Like, I just threw stuff in there, grabbed the stuff for my dog, got him in the car. Poor dog was chasing me around because I'm running around, and he's like, what is going on? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? So he's chasing me around like, oh, I don't know what's going on. What am I supposed to do? So, got everything in the truck, good to go, got him to the boarding place, and then I had to catch a shuttle at 1:15, and the shuttle place is 20 minutes away from the borders. So, I'm busting butt to get to this place, and I got there in like, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, which is ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how that happened. I hit every light green. It was the luckiest thing ever, because I wouldn't have caught it. So, they actually had to wait for me. I was running to the shuttle. I bet everybody hated me, but, gotta do what you gotta do. So, got to the shuttle, got to the Atlanta airport, got my dog to the borders, and got on the plane like you guys saw. Well, I was about to get on the plane when I made that video. So, I made it on time. It was ridiculous, and it was hectic, but I made it. The only bad thing was I kind of forgot a lot of stuff in my suitcase because I packed so quickly. I forgot a toothbrush. I packed my toothpaste, not a toothbrush though. Some clothes I kind of wanted, and all my hair stuff. Didn't bring any of that. But luckily there is a PX, which is like, I'd kind of compare it to, I guess, like a Walmart type thing. Like, it just has a bunch of stuff you can buy on military bases. So I went there and got the stuff I needed, but, oh, it was crazy. So, and then Dallas is like 3 hours away from here. So my husband had to drive 3 hours to come get me in Dallas, and then we had to drive 3 hours back here, so poor guy. It's totally worth it though. Even if nothing comes out of this cycle, it's okay. Like, it was still kind of fun and exciting, and I don't know. It's just not a big deal. But yeah, so it was a really interesting Saturday. But I'm glad that I ended up coming Saturday because I know for a fact that I ovulated Saturday evening. Like, I could tell because I could feel it. It hurt. Because some months I can actually tell when I am because it like feels like somebody's stabbing me in my ovary. That's what it felt like. So hopefully everything worked out when it was supposed to, like timing wise. I know that you usually want to baby dance beforehand, so there's stuff up there waiting for it, but obviously couldn't do that this time. But basically when I got to the hotel, we baby danced, and then I propped my butt up on a pillow and fell asleep, which is kind of gross because usually you're supposed to go to the bathroom afterwards and do all that stuff so you don't get a urinary tract infection, but I was tired for one thing. I didn't want to move, and secondly, I'm not gonna risk it. I was like, you know what, I'll just lay like this all night. I don't care. So I did, all night. So hopefully that works. I don't know. We will find out. But, yeah, this is a really, really interesting day. But fun nonetheless. 100% worth it. And now, because I changed my plane ticket too, I get 2 extra days with my husband, which is awesome. So it really worked out for the better. I'm just excited to be here, and it's kind of boring being here when he's at work because I'm just in a hotel room chilling. And but at least I'm on post, so I could go to places around. There's places that aren't far from here that I could go to, but otherwise I'm just gonna be hanging out for a couple of days. But that's totally fine by me. But yeah, so we'll see what happens this cycle. It's not like I'm necessarily expecting anything, but it'd be a pretty cool story if something worked out like that, though. So we'll see. But it was kind of weird, though. Maybe about a week and a half ago, something like that, I was having one of those days where I was just down on... my other best friend here, she actually found out she was pregnant. It turned out to be a chemical pregnancy for her, but at the time I didn't know that we hadn't found that out yet. I just knew that she was pregnant, and so literally my 2 best friends here were pregnant. I was like, oh, why is this so easy for everybody else and not for me? And I was just having one of those days where it was just a down day. And I was sitting there, and I was almost to the point of tears, and all of a sudden I just had the most amazing feeling come over me, just like this comforting, everything's going to be okay feeling. And it was just insane because I don't think I've really ever experienced anything quite like that. I am a religious person, and I believe in God, and I believe that He can show you signs and stuff like that sometimes, but it was crazy to me to just feel this just feeling of being completely 100% okay. Just everything was going to be okay. And that's not necessarily saying that we're going to get pregnant right now. Like, that's not how I took it. More than anything, I took it as just have faith and everything's going to be fine. And so I'm really comfortable with that now. I'm okay if this cycle doesn't work out. Obviously, I'm going to be disappointed, but just as much as any other cycle, you know, it wouldn't be devastating for me. Because now I'm okay. Like, I feel that it will work out when it's supposed to, and everything's going to be okay. And I'm glad that I finally have that feeling because I hadn't for a long time. And so that just gives me a lot of confidence in this whole process and what we're doing and all that good stuff. So if it works out this cycle, yay. If not, oh well. At least I gotta run around like a crazy person and get on an airplane and fly hundreds of miles away within like 2 hours. So, good times. Good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to make a little quick video for you guys, and also I just want to say thanks for everybody for all the comments and all of the encouraging words and everything. You guys are amazing, and I love this community. I think it's so cool that everybody's kind of going through the same thing and there to support each other. I just think it's really neat. And thank you guys for all your comments and stuff. Like, I love reading them. Right now it kind of sucks because I'm doing everything on my phone. I forgot my laptop too. Of course I did. I didn't bring anything I needed. So I'm doing everything on my phone and I can't reply to comments. So I'm having a hard time with that. But once I get home, I'll answer all you guys and all that stuff. But I'm loving all your comments. I'm loving watching all your videos. And there have been a couple BFPs in the past couple of days. So congratulations to you guys. Best day ever. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated with what's going on, and I hope you all are having a really good day, and I will talk to you soon. Alright, bye guys.